Way better quality than Popeyes. It tastes better too. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here at Whole Foods Market. I'm gonna go ahead and be trying out their food and their hot bar, giving you a little bit of example of how much food costs here. So stay tuned for this video. I think you're gonna get a lot of good information out of what I have to show you and the quality of the food and whether or not it actually tastes better than Popeyes and McDonald's and other fast foods places. I decided to do a little bit of a contrast from the last two videos that I filmed, going to Popeyes chicken and going to McDonald's, which those foods are very unhealthy for you. So I did get a lot of comments on those two videos, and I do agree. It's not good for you to be able to eat that food every day. Now, today I decided to come for lunch over at a Whole Foods Market, which is right here in Palm Desert, close to my office, about 10-15 minutes away. And I decided to come out here and check out some of the options that they have for lunch. And as you can see here on the video, there's a lot of different things that you can buy, a lot of different snacks that you can actually purchase here at Whole Foods to be able to have at work. So if you're the type of person that works outside, you know, whether you do some sort of trade or construction, or you're at an office environment, it's actually better for you to actually go to the grocery store and to be able to buy these snacks, or to be able to buy these types of meals that you can heat up that is within your budget. And at the same time, the ingredients in these foods, a lot of the times it's better than if you eat the fast food. So this is something for people who don't have a lot of time to cook. Obviously, as you can see, the food a little bit pricier than what you would find in a regular supermarket. But I did get a chance to come here to Whole Foods today. Now, how much did I spend? Well, I did end up getting some string cheese, which is always good to keep in my bag. I always keep a bag with me with drinks and different snacks, just to be able to keep me going throughout the day. So having string cheese with me all the time is great. Just kind of satisfies the appetite. That way I don't have to worry about going to these establishments such as McDonald's and eating fast food. Also, another thing that I like to have in my bag as well is these Epic bars. These are actually really, really nice to have. You know, these also can satisfy the cravings. And these right here, you can get them for a pack of 4. Sometimes you do find specials where they have them cheaper. But I always like to keep, you know, one of these just in case. And these are also good for travel purposes. So that's something that I usually try to have at home to be able to make sure that I don't fall into the fast food trap. And I also got my box, which was $11.99 a pound. And I'm going to be eating this shortly. It's all the food that I got that I'm showing you on the video. And I did end up getting, this is something that was actually extra at a different spot there in Whole Foods. They have an actual area where you can actually order drinks. And so I got this Nutty Buddy, which has different ingredients there. This is a lot of food. This actually will fill you up. So not many people are a fan of this, but I am. It has peanut butter and milk. I think it's almond milk, and then kale and some other good ingredients. But again, this is a whole meal, so I don't even think I'll be able to finish this with the meal. So how much did I spend total with all of this? And then, like, as you can see in the video that I'm scrolling through here, you can see the prices of all the different things that I ran across that I thought would be beneficial for you to see, so you can get an idea of what some of this food costs at Whole Foods. Obviously, Whole Foods is all over the United States. Their prices might vary from region to region. We are in California, so it might be a little pricier. A lot of people have the tendency to call this place Whole Paycheck, which they do have a brand. It's called 365, and sometimes you can get some pretty good deals. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you also can get some discounts. I think I got a small discount on the receipt here. So I did get the string cheese, which came out to $4.99. And I got the bison bars, which came out to $8.39. And I also got, actually, I saved $2.40 on those Epic bars just because I was an Amazon Prime member. And then also the hot bar, which came out to $11.99 a pound, and I got 1.2 pounds, so that came out to $14.39. So that actually right there is around the same amount that I paid. This box right here of food is actually around the same. It's a little bit more than what I paid at McDonald's for that breakfast. And I think that the food is going to be a lot better, a lot more delicious. I feel like there's a lot more content in here and you get nourished better. So the total today, just on these three items, was $29.03. Now, how much did I pay for this Nutty Buddy? You can see here that it was close to $10. I did give the girl a dollar tip, which I think it's pretty customary for a drink, for a custom-made drink. So it came out a little bit over $10 just for this drink, $10. So yeah, that is on the expensive side. But again, it does have a lot of stuff. But I know for a fact that if you do make this at home, I mean, you're spending a fraction. You know, I have a Vitamix at home, and it's similar. Actually, the Vitamix that I have at home is very similar to the one they use here at Whole Foods. And so I can buy all the ingredients and make that same smoothie for probably about $2. So that definitely has quite a markup. But other than that, I just wanted to make sure to let you guys know, you know, the type of food that you can buy here. Now, the other food, I mean, Popeyes was just straight garbage. We all know that. McDonald's, again, it's not good food for you. If you're in a pinch and you have nothing else, maybe you're driving in the middle of a highway and there's nothing there and you're hungry and the only things available is a McDonald's, well, then maybe you have to stop at McDonald's and get something. Or you're just going to have to wait and see what else you can find. So let's try this. Now, I did end up getting some chicken, some onions, mushrooms. It's a lot more natural for someone who likes to eat, who's maybe like more paleo inspired. They have a lot of stuff here that definitely fits more of the paleo lifestyle. Now, like I said again, this is not something I typically eat, but it's a good combination of things that are healthier for you. I try to eat a lot more meat if possible. Again, I think most of my diet's like more carnivore diet. This is actually pretty good. And you know, for $14 for this box is not that bad. We did get a little bit of pasta. And so the inflationary measures here at Whole Foods, this Whole Foods has been open for probably about a little bit over a decade. I think I remember when they opened this Whole Foods, I think it might have been 2014 or 2015. So it's been around for, like I said, a little bit over 10 years. And I like the fact that they do have this little outside area where a lot of people can hang out. You get the sun here. They do have a lot of, they cater to people who can also look for a deal, because I did see a lot of the 365 products around Whole Foods. So you can actually shop here and save money. It's just a matter of fact of doing your research. And obviously, I think that you can actually pay a pretty decent amount for good food. Mm. Now, I did decide to get these two little chicken drumsticks. Way better quality than Popeyes. It tastes better too. You know what? The quality is way better. This is the reason why people are not going to fast food as much anymore, because there's a lot of good options out there. And you know, even though I gave the girl $1 tip for this, I don't have to tip anybody else. And I get good food. I get to sit in a nice area right here. No one's bothering me. And life is great when you can actually get good food that tastes good at a pretty reasonable price. Now, if you haven't seen my video, I filmed a video over in Florida last year. I know a lot of you are new to this channel. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers this past month. But if you haven't been able to check it out, I highly recommend that you go back through my videos. And I actually made a video with my friend Blake last year when I went in December to Florida to go visit him. And we made a video talking about different things that you can do to be able to make sure that you stay away from fast food when you're traveling. And Blake actually, he's very smart. He has a lot of knowledge when it comes to that, and he actually was an influence as to what type of foods to stay away from, what type of foods to eat. It's very difficult sometimes to be able to stick to a certain type of food when you're traveling or when you're just out and about. Like I said, especially for people who work in the trades, sometimes it's very difficult for them to be able to have good meals. This is real food right here. Let me know if you think I overpaid for this item, which $10, I'm pretty sure most people are going to say, yes, I overpaid. But it's really good. And once in a while, I mean, I can't remember I think the last time I had a smoothie here at Whole Foods, maybe it was at least a year ago. If that, maybe even longer than that. It's been a while since I've been to this Whole Foods. And let me know if you think I overpaid for this hot bar, which if you're in a pinch and if you would rather choose to go to McDonald's or come to Whole Foods, get yourself some nice clean food, let me know what you think about this. I want to know where you would like for me to go next. I've got a lot of good comments in the comments section talking about me going to Wendy's, going to Subway, going to KFC, going to different spots and looking at their prices. Like I said, a lot of people, they've commented down on my previous videos saying that the McDonald's meal that cost me $13, that it's cheaper where they're at. Maybe it's $9, $10, $11. And obviously, every region is different. And someone even commented talking about how the prices are actually cheaper on the app, which, yes, all these restaurants, they're trying to get people to go to use these apps, and they're giving discounts on the apps. It is true. If you do your due diligence and you sign up with the McDonald's app and you are a recurring customer, you are prone to be able to get a good deal. I think I did see online that you can actually buy a biscuit for under $5. You can get that same biscuit that I got through the app. It has to be through the app, and you have to go through the drive-through. So yes, you could save some money there, but even then it is garbage. Even though it tastes good, it's not good for your body. It's not good for your health. So I would rather spend a little bit more money and get something like this. And if you can see that the food is fresh, so they make it every day, and you're probably better off to invest in your health than throw that money at a fast food restaurant and then having to spend more money later on down the line because you have to go to the doctor and you have to be on prescriptions, and maybe you have high blood pressure, or maybe you start developing type 2 diabetes, or maybe there's other things that can happen down the line because you're eating all of this food that's filled with preservatives. I even saw a video last night online about a lady who held on to a McDonald's hamburger in a shoebox for 30, 40 years with fries. I don't know why she did that, but when she opened up the box, the burger had no mold, the fries looked okay. And this is somewhere around 40 years it's been in a shoebox. So that shows you the type of food that you're consuming when you're going to a place like that. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to eat this meal. Please continue to watch my videos. There's a lot of good content out there that I've prepared for you. And in the future, I will continue to provide you guys good content that I think will make you guys a better person. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.